Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. You join us for this 5-over match between Zimbabwe and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Hi, Atherton. Not sure why you'd bowl first here. Looking at that pitch, my take was it's flat and the ball will come onto the bat nicely. The opening batters will be licking their lips at that decision.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep. Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure they'll cut that off.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Left. There are two kinds of leaves in cricket. This is a good one, which sees the ball sail through to the keeper, and not one that's going to rattle the stumps. A bit lucky, that's just sailed through to the keeper.
Yep. 4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back, and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Wow, that's missed the lot.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
8 runs added there. Zimbabwe are none for 8. Going with pace now. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Yeah. Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Loud appeal.
They've got to go without scoring. This is a real purple patch for the bowler. They've got one of the main batters out, LBW.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep. Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Yes! Yeah! Caught and bowled. Did supremely well there.
So that's the third wicket down, and not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Singh, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. Sharma, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. That's off the middle of the bat.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yeah.
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yes.
Strong appeal. India having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
close. You look at the ball and it's almost done enough. Disappointing for the bowler. Missing everything, and so stay not out.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. That's boundary short.
Shot seems getting started.
On this one. Huge appeal. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if they were able to ball quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly, to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter. No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for four. A poor delivery.
Singh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Just about timed that perfectly.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. would have been really happy with that last shot. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Waiting.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right armour is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Yes.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A good con. Test here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
I like this field choice. A good move, I'd say.
Yep. Bowlers.
Flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Catch it.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Yep.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Wait!
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Wait on!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Catch it!
Got all of it, and for six.
They were onto it in a flash, hoisted high into the crowd. Brilliant shot for six.
Clark shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Middle that one, great timing.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep, yep.
Straight to the fielder. Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Wait there! Yeah!
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Sharma is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Great shot, great timing.
That one had all the ease and elegance of this batter at their best. Driven perfectly down the ground for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Misses everything.
Nice.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Nicely played.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Catch it.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Really good shot there.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run-out. A wasted opportunity in the field like that can hurt everybody. They only had to pick the correct end.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and the disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they've got out like that.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Oh, nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Misjudged that.
Yep.
He takes a hit on the body. A couple on offer here.
They ran hard between the wickets. Just fantastic running. Leg byes to the total.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
End of the over, 15 runs coming from it. India are 1 for 45. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Oh my, that's racing away.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Hold on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Good bit of timing there.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. That's off the middle of the bat.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Yeah.
That's out.
Yeah.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Going with spin now. Score's now level. Just 1 run needed. Only a batting meltdown could stop victory now.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield. Looks like it's all over. Just the 1 run needed and the field needs to be in to stop the single.
Wait there. Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Wait there. Waiting. Yep.
Needs a direct hit.
And those are the winning runs. These two have brought home the successful run.
This could very easily have gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides. And it's a shame there had to be a loser.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.